come here. What do you guys think? Should I do individual, little short mini reads on here? What do you think? I can do a whole, do a singles, love spread. I could do all different kinds of them. Advice, my favorite, whatever spirit wants to fucking talk about. There's that. Because there are times where I've tried to do one and spirit was like, no, we're not talking about that. This is what it is. This is what this is what needs to be relayed. But what I'd like to do in this moment, though, for y'all, for the collective, is what do you have coming in this week? What are we looking forward to? The runner. Somebody running. Fear of intimacy. Pressure cooker. That's an interesting combo. Ticking time bomb. Somebody's about to confess something. Some kind of offer, commitment, and or proposal. But there is a confession. Somebody wants to come back into the fold. Interesting. And yeah, this is definitely a past person. They are sitting here reminiscing, thinking about the good old days. Interesting. Is this fleeting? What's going on? But it's like they can barely like contain themselves. This is what it's giving. Okay. But you're done. 10-10. Okay. This person strung you along. So yeah, this past person. You could probably see them. Yeah, stop the pattern is what the advice is. Okay. So yeah, you cut this person out for a reason. Okay, collective. So they are going to come in and love bomb you. But this is a completion. Okay, you're done. This is something that you close the door to. Keep it closed. All right. Yeah, this is final. Irreconcilable differences. Okay. You're like, yeah, I've been there, done that. No need to spin the block. I don't blame you. None whatsoever. But this person, you'll know if this message is for you, but this person has a big fear of intimacy. Runs away at the slightest bit of, you know what I'm saying, trouble. And just very, I don't know. Immature AF is what it's given. But they can barely contain themselves on the inside. Let's see. What signs? Who's involved? Let me move on. But you got communication coming in. Please take me back. But you have other options. Okay? One night stand. What's that about? Let's see who's involved. And then maybe I'll dig into that at a later time. But somebody's out. Somebody have some fun over the weekend. Could be fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, and or an air or an earth sign. This person watches you though. He's fine. Okay, so yeah, confirmation here. Got yeah, you're working on managing your own shit. Okay, you're trying to make the best informed decision currently. Okay, balancing work and home life. Okay, Capricorn. I say Capricorn, Sag, Leo. Okay, the Hermit in reverse, so Virgo as well. Okay. Who else? Queen of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And really, you know, this is you. You could also have water in your chart. Okay. You're definitely a nurturer. Okay. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles. This is you. This is your energy. Okay. This is your energy. With the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You're quite the intuitive yourself. Okay. You could practice. Queen of Pentacles is also a white witch. You know what I'm saying? You could be. Single parent. All you want to do is just provide for your family. And do what you got to do. Okay? While living a nice, calm, and comfortable life. You know, I feel like you've been in isolation for quite some time. That's with the Hermit in reverse here. Okay? Almost like you've been in hiding is what it's giving. Okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah. Leave the past where it's at. Alright? Forgive yourself. What else? In this period of isolation for you too, just, you know, you taking time to self-reflect perhaps. Yeah. I feel like you are a very clear, direct communicator for sure. You know, and right now too, you know, you're really establishing your independence, creating those clear boundaries with the Queen of Swords here. Also, you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're focused on your personal values and being aligned. Okay, but also too though, in being in isolation, what you don't want to do also is, you know, withdraw to the point to where you've created this distance and, you know, almost in the sense of, you know, how like you've isolated for so long, it kind of feels like you've lost your way. Okay? You haven't. You disassociate hardcore. See, but here, look, the sun. You're such a pleasure to be around. It's that transition period, especially too with this. I'm telling you, the full moon in Scorpio that we had this past week. Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of it, and also too, like what I see here with this sun is the fact that you are. It's like a rebirth, because if you follow me, I'm pretty sure, we're in tune, and, we have similarities as far as, our journeys, right? You very well could have time jumped too, and still kind of getting back in flow. You know what I'm saying? You kind of feel a little bit out of whack, because I know I did. I was like, what? Oh my goodness. But yeah, celebrate, okay? Because you are protected. 7 of Wands, absolutely. It's okay. Don't be a prisoner to your negative thoughts, okay? Sometimes we can be our own worst enemy, better than anybody else can, right? Because we sure do know how to drag ourselves through the mud, but we need to turn that train of thought around, okay? Let it go. What a lesson. Jeez. Let go and let flow, okay? My goodness. And you could too. 6 of Wands here. Have that. You're well known. People view you as very self-confident. Absolutely. Yeah. It's time to lay back and rest. 4 of Wands. Okay? Relax. All you're doing is recouping that energy, right? This is your renewal. So you'll have that coming this week, collective. You gotta love a blast from the past, right? I just saw that. You saw what the camera did? All right. I just saw 1303 on the timer. You could be seeing 333. You could be seeing 919, 222, 777, or 717. What else? Did I see anything else? 84, 86, 83. All right. Did I see anything else? Did I say 777? Yeah, and the Page of Cups here again. Yeah, you got a message. You guys got a message coming in. And plus your pages too, like your pages most often are, messengers, right? But yeah. Also too, there's something about yeah, you guys are moving into something else. Okay, so I feel it's circling back about a relationship. Okay, collective. And the Page of Cups also is about intuitive messages. So, foresight, 3 of Wands. I did say 333. I did. 313 also could be significant. But yeah, Get prepared. Look at that. You could be seeing 111 as well. And then also too, just make sure that, you know, you are in the release. We're not also projecting, right? That's something that I learned this week, as far as, you know, projecting old shit into some new shit, right? So just be mindful, because again, we can be our own worst enemy, y'all. We surely can. And also too, with the negative thoughts or negative self-talk, you know, this isn't the time to go there, right? Because this is the time to really envision and think about what you want in your life, and, you know, what does that look like to you, and have, you know, that clear thought. I was that today, I was talking about it, you know, being really clear and concise about what your future looks like, what it is that you want to see coming in and manifest for yourself, you know, both personally, financially, and in love, right? Be clear and very intentional, okay? And just be mindful of this past person. Who else? Leo. I said Leo, Sag. Definitely water sign. You know, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. More heavy giving air sign, Libra. I think I said air sign earlier as well. Giving more so Cancer or Scorpio. But yeah, heavy Leo. Sag. For sure. And Gemini. If there's an air sign involved. And that can be, you know, big three, what have you. Put it where it fits, right? If it doesn't apply, let it fly. You know, take what resonates and leave the rest for the next person, y'all. Okay? 1828 on the timer. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it and close it out. You got this, collective. Yes, you do. Keep working on your skill development, all right? You really have a thirst for knowledge. You sure do. But there's someone that you have a mutual attraction for that's emotionally balanced, okay? With emotional intelligence. Again, Page of Pentacles. And also be careful too. You're very fertile during this time. Okay? That could be fertile with, you know, what's so that I say? Fertile myrtle. You know, put it where it fits. You know, popping babies or creative with ideas. You know, because what is that happening right now? The Kazemi in Taurus. And then you've got some other things that are happening, y'all. And plus, I'm learning, you know, learning way more about astrology. Oh my gosh, mind blowing. But yeah, and then also too, for you, you don't have to fear intimacy. Don't be afraid. Follow your intuition. All right. And as for this person coming back into the mix, geez, yeah, you're gonna be just fine. Just hold your ground. You've been done, okay? This person was a big old lesson learned. All right. And probably a fire sign. Not that that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? No judgment. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, for sure. Very deceptive. Okay. Yeah. You guys got this. Hold down the fort, y'all. Hold it down. You got this. All in all, looks like a good week. Looks like a, ooh, who the fuck is this? With a nice little ending. Let me know, you guys. We'll recap come the end of the week. And let me know what you think about possibly, you know, me doing my little individual reads on here. I'll eventually go live. That just has to, you know, timing's got to work out for me. Well, but, okay. It's going to be a great week, y'all. For sure. Have faith. Yeah, surprise invitation. Somebody's going to ask you out on a date. Let me know. Ooh, I just want to keep going. Get back out there. Because you're meeting someone new. I love it. Okay, bye now.